Our final unit before Easter is Unit 8. And of course, most of you are preparing for speaking exams, so I really want you to focus on that the most. But let's start Unit 8. And as you can see, there's a language focus on relative clauses, which you're probably not going to like, but also on present and past participles, which is very useful. This is the EDING, okay? When am I interested in something, and when is something interesting to me, okay? On pages 86, 87, and 88, there are some more useful things for your speaking. So I would definitely take a look at those ones, even if we don't cover it online before your exam. And also, if you're thinking of describing a place, you might want to look at the writing exercise on page 138, because it describes a place. That's particularly useful if you are describing a place in your speaking exam. If you're not, then of course all of this is going to be useful for writing, even the language focus on relative clauses. Now, what I'd like you to do for the first 6 minutes or so is have a look at the video. It's going to Extremes. It's in the online practice. Or if you've got the ebook, now you can watch it on the ebook by just clicking, okay? So you can either have it here, and you'll see an introduction and a selection of people talking about doing extreme things, like going down a load of ice at a much too high speed. Also, this part, Unit 8, there's some very, very good practice as well. Okay, so have a look at that one. It's a really good introduction, very useful. And we're also going to talk about some extremes as well, and some exclamations. Again, very good for your speaking. Let's look at the quote first. Everything is good in moderation, even moderation. Yeah. So moderation is, of course, the opposite of extreme. Yeah. You're not going to, have too much of something or too little of something. And moderation is just the right amount. Okay. But Iveta Cheneva, not sure who she was, said everything is good in moderation, even moderation. So don't do too much that's just in the middle. Right. This man, of course, is completely crazy. Do you think he's enjoying himself? Why on earth is he doing this? Why on earth would anybody want to do this? Okay. Do you break the rule of everything in moderation? Do you do things in extremes? Okay. Now, in your ebook, you'll be able to click on this and watch the video introduction. Like I said, go online for more practice. There's lots of very good practice. And there's some grammar, which is relative clauses. Now, relative clauses, I'm going to need to put up the PowerPoint video for this one. A lot of it's about commas and when we need relative clauses and when we don't, when they're just something extra information, okay? Now, the first thing, though, we need to do is we need relative pronouns. Now, you probably know these ones, okay? A person who, a thing which or that, a place where, a thing what? That doesn't work, does it? A time when, and a person whose, of course, means belonging to, okay? And we've also got something about that here. Let's have a look at these ones, okay? So a woman is a person. So the woman who you met at the party was my sister. Yeah? And the woman that you met at the party was my sister. Okay? We'll find out why that is later on. She's decided to stop teaching. That's a thing. Okay, we've got a comma here. So the only one that we can use here is not what, it's which. Okay, we'll come back to that one again when we do the grammar. Okay, right, a sister is a person. So a person, yeah, who? Okay, my other sister is a teacher. My other sister lives in London. My other sister, comma, who lives in London, comma, is a teacher. Okay, right. Now, apparently, comma, what she wants to do is move to Australia. This is not a relative clause, but it is a relative pronoun, I suppose. Right, now, the parents of her boyfriend, so this one is whose? Yeah. Right, they don't know when or where they're going. Yeah, shall we try that one? Where or when? Doesn't matter which way round. Okay, and the last two.